What's up, guys? We're gonna get into actually seeing what went wrong with this thing today by trying to pull the oil pan and looking at the rod bearings, as well as getting a look at the oil filter and what's inside of the pan. Y'all are ready for that? Let's get into it. All right, we get the oil filter out. It's a little hard to see. We'll just show you the top because the shot is a little glimmery. That's how you know that there's metal material in here. I have a feeling they didn't change this when they put rod bearings in there, because they said they rebuilt it, but I'll show you when I get underneath that they just put rod bearings in there, which is essentially what I'm doing here today for shits and giggles, because they were 20 bucks from GM, and we'll go from there. I didn't look in the cab before the oil filter, but she's a little shiny in there. So there might be more wrong with this engine than I thought. Good thing I bought a second engine to put in it if it doesn't work. Well, a piece of resistance. Here you go. She is not good. Very, very sparkly. Not at all. I didn't think it was this bad because the rod knock wasn't that bad, but I will still put them in there just for shits and giggles. I want to see how bad it is, but go from there. Change of plans. As bad as that is, I'm actually not going to try and put rod bearings in it. It's not worth my time to waste the rod bearings since I already have them. I'm better off just putting the other engine in there and letting it go, and then rebuilding this one hopefully, or maybe getting a Gen 3 block and reusing this head. So I guess I can put some oil in it and maybe start it and let you hear the rod knock and get a kick out of that before you try swapping the engine. Will hopefully come soon, and then y'all will be here for the teardown. So let's get some oil in there and let it go. Well, we just put the oil into my bucket to clear it out and so I can bring it to work. Look, I wish I had a dimmer flashlight. Look at that shit though. Rebuilt my ass. Here we go. There you go. It's a little bit better. Let's pop underneath the car so I can show you how I know they didn't rebuild it. See a little bit of a crawl. So I was jacking it up at lunch, right? Everything looks fine. And then you look right there. And that was the ultimate giveaway that they just threw rod bearings in there, because that RTV there is the same color as the RTV on the block, which you can kind of see. So I'm gonna slap some new oil in her, drive her to work. I only work 3 miles away, so hopefully I will make it. If I don't, I pull it with my truck. But yes, let's get some new oil in her now and go to town. Alright, oil's back in it. I'm gonna go into the car, which is torn down. I steam cleaned the seats and I'm getting it ready for the cleaning of the carpet. I guess that doesn't help, there's no light in here really, but so torn apart. Let's see if I can get my ass in here, at least so we can hear it. She's in neutral. See how bad this thing sounds. So as you can hear it idle, or when it first starts, it's really bad. Got some crap ass eBay can on there. When it's cold, you can't really hear it. It's mainly when it gets hot. I don't think I'll run it that long. I just kind of said, fuck it. The engine's already toast, so why not? See if it'll start with a little bit of revving. Yeah, only when it's hot. The weirdest rod knock I've ever heard. definitely got gas in it. I don't know why it says empty. Probably because I have it jacked in the air. Let's pop back in the garage for a second so you can see. Ooh, well, there you have it. I don't want to run it long enough for the rod to knock. It's definitely the weirdest rod knock I've ever heard. Very quiet on cold, and it waits until it's at operating temperature to knock, but it's definitely in the bottom end. So wait for tear down, which won't be for a little while. I've already got, you can't see it, but there's an engine over there on the stand. Got a 360 torn apart for the Ram Charger. That's my only engine stand, and I don't know if I want to buy more. All the goodies are on the shelf right here. Pistons laid out, heads from other cars, intake manifolds, all the good stuff to come in due time. John's Eclipse still chilling in here. He's getting a little closer on the teardown. If you want to see his progress, just pop on his YouTube page. And then my Eclipse should be coming back anytime now. I've been having some AFR issues, so hopefully that will be squared away soon. I think I figured it out. Just getting a little fixated on something, and I didn't change one setting that I needed to for it to not run on the narrowband. So hopefully that will be fixed and we'll be up and going. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.